This next topic is somewhat of a sensitive one, but it's one that can bring peace of mind to a hard thing in life. In today's Tech Check, we are learning more about a brand new app meant to help keep your memory alive after you pass away. Deseret News columnist Amy Iverson is here to share details of what's called the Legacy app. This kind of feels a little tender to talk about. A little weird, I have to say. Tell us what's behind this technology.
Well, it's not that weird when I put it this way. You know, when you know someone, maybe you know that you have a terminal illness, or someone is getting older and they may pass away soon. You've heard of these people who they'll write letters to their grandkids for their graduation or their wedding. It's just turning digital. So that's what the Legacy app is. It gives you the opportunity to send messages or for anniversaries or different things that can only be opened after you're gone on that day.
There's a time lock.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I kind of love the idea. It might seem a little morbid, but it's actually a great idea.
There was a story that went viral just a couple of weeks ago, maybe you saw it, of a dad who did pass away from an illness, and he had his daughter, he had a flower shop send his daughter flowers. I think every year on her birthday until she was 18. So that notion of being with those you love in those big moments, even though you can't physically be there, is pretty sweet.
And of course you could do that yourself. You could just take videos, but this just organizes it all for you and gives you prompts too. So maybe it's tell me a story, and these are things, you know, I've interviewed my grandparents over the years, just myself, but this helps you get little prompts. So maybe you want to do it right now, just for, you never know, right? What could happen? Yes.
So talk us through the actual interface. How does it work?
Okay, so there's a couple different prompts that it gives you, right? So you're going to choose a trustee who's going to be in charge of letting them know, okay, it's time to let these go out into their public, not the public, but the people you've decided they go to.
Right.
And then these are the options. You can tell a story, you can give advice, you can just share thoughts and ideas, share a secret. I'm like, that could be mean, or I thought, you're sharing a secret recipe you never would let anyone have.
It could be fun. It could be something just lighthearted.
A live experience that you just want to live on after you're gone, or future event like a wedding, like a graduation, a big time event that you want to make sure you have something that they hear from you.
Where are these stored then?
So they're actually different apps store them different ways. This one stores it, they're all encrypted.
Okay.
Okay. Some of the apps store them like on the Amazon cloud or different cloud functions. So all of the apps I looked at are encrypted and they're safe, and then you pick someone who will let the app know when you've passed, and then you have set the dates. You could send like 20 messages for the next 20 years for Christmas. Or, you know, there's just so many possibilities with it.
If things happen, this seems like a silly question, if things happen sooner or later than you think they may, can you adjust those time locks, or can you adjust the encryption that you put on that?
Well, it's all about your trustee.
Okay.
So the trustee is the one who lets them know, and then they disseminate.
And I understand this app has some sort of a tie-in to the Sundance Film Festival that's going on right now.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you saw Coco with your kids, but it was this beautiful film, you know, about remembering your loved ones who passed on.
Yes, so sweet, so touching.
Yes, and so one of the voice actors from there actually had his aunt pass away, and he had this idea of, man, the things that you hear people say on their deathbeds are never the things that you would think they would say. Like they miss the sunshine, they miss music, little things like that's what they're going to miss. And he thought, oh, wouldn't it be great to have those preserved, those memories preserved? And so he made a short film. They debuted that at Sundance. His friends were making this app, and he's like, perfect partnership. So they paired the short film with the app, launched it at Sundance, and it was a big success.
Is the app available now?
So it's officially launching in March, but in my research, I found there are other apps out there too. So those are in my column, and you can find lots of ways to do this. I think it's so cool.
We will link you over to Amy's column for more of those details, deseretnews.com/Amy. It is kind of touching when you think about it. So, and I like the correlation to the movie that we're all so endeared to as well. Thanks, Amy.
You're welcome.
All right, coming up next.